Steering wheel arrived today with the adapter. Hopefully it fits. So today we're going to find out. Yeah, that looks nice. That'll work. Yeah, that's going to look pretty cool. Don't know if that's real leather or not, but it's going to be just right.
Does it look small or what? Okay.
No, it's good. That way it doesn't come apart in my hand like the old one, where it falls apart. Horn contact. It's going to be the bigger pattern, hopefully. Yes, good. Yeah, I'm real happy with that. That's going to look really nice on there. Now, just have to hope that this part fits. This is for the horn button, and one side is fairly rough, and I had to clean off some of the, I don't know what you call it anyway, casting leftover material, so I cleaned this side up so that the smooth, more finished side can go up. And so that goes in here like this, and push it down in there, and that's where the horn button seats, and then this just goes on top. Okay, see if it fits on the car. It looks already like maybe I don't think the new adapter is going to cover that space there, this big opening. So I might have to custom make a piece of plastic, like a plastic disc or something like that, to hide that. As far as the removal, I'm entering into new territory. I haven't removed an airbag steering wheel before. I've done lots of other steering wheels, but not airbag. I see already there's some kind of fastener here. And then underneath I can see the yellow airbag wire. So first I'm going to disconnect the battery and let it sit for 15 or 20 minutes to discharge the capacitor that triggers the airbag. Battery's disconnected, so come back in 15 or 20 minutes. Nah, I'll give it 20 minutes just to be more sure. So actually don't put this ring in if you're going to use the steering wheel supplied horn button, which I will. That ring is for the cheapy horn button that came with the adapter, which is already broken. So it's a good thing I don't need this. But yeah, so this ring is only used for smaller horn buttons. So now I'm gonna have to take that out. Okay, again, I'm totally winging this, but I'm just gonna start pulling stuff off and see how far I get. It's one of these on either side. With the humidity, this leather turns into dust as you drive, which is how I convinced the old lady that this was necessary. Oh geez, okay. My supplemental restraint system light was on. I don't know if this is the reason why. Maybe someone out there can tell me if that would do it. Having the wires tampered with. Bag looks intact. And now I feel justified in ditching the steering wheel. The only hesitation I had was if this airbag was still working, but I don't think it could work with only one out of the 2 wires plugged in. And I'm not interested in fixing it, so. Alright, good. Really easy. Wires went to the horn, which I can do looking at the old plug. Yeah, so I can follow these wires. It's probably this one here. Most certainly that was the airbag that was disconnected. That little green and brown is for the horn button. Theoretically, maybe I could have soldered something on to the contact here and made it sit there that would come in contact with the bottom of the steering wheel there. That contact surface. Now to fill in the gap between these two circles, when it's on, it's not a terrible gap, and once that's bolted on, that would be pretty minimal. Doesn't look so bad. But I also have kind of a strange idea of what's cool. So is what I've done is I trimmed the inside of the original yellow whatever it is. At the top it has some Japanese writing, looks kind of cool. And yellow, as we know, makes you go faster. Okay, I've got that clipped back together. Got my yellow speed ring. Oh, that's what it's called, a speed ring. I got my yellow speed ring on. And now I'm going to slide the cool. Yeah, actually I like that. Makes it a bit different. Now I'm glad I saved that yellow spacer.
You ain't gonna party again.